Hi neighbor, this is Bishop David Knox, the pastor of the Deliverance Temple Church, the church in the heart of the city with the city in his heart. It's good to be back with you this morning. This morning we're going to be talking from Matthew, the 14th chapter, and begin the 22nd verse. This is the story of Jesus. He had just fed the 5,000, and now he is he dismissed the crowd and told the disciples to get in the boat and go to the other side, and he went to the mountain. Jesus understood that he has to communicate with the Father. He knew where his power came from. He just performed a tremendous miracle in feeding the 5,000, but now this was a different page in his life. And he sent the disciples across in the boat, and he went to the mountain to pray, to seek God. And as he sought the Lord, he prayed fervently to the Lord. And he looked and he saw the disciples struggling at the oars, and they were in a storm. So he left his prayer time, left the mountain, and he came to them walking on the water. See, the Lord comes to us when the Lord sees the problems that we're facing, when he sees us going through the difficult times in life. He's always somewhere close. He's watching over us. And the Bible said he was about the fourth watch of the night, about between 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning. And he came walking through the storm on the water, not swimming, but he was walking on the water. And the disciples saw him and they thought, this is a ghost. This is not real. And Jesus said, hey, it's okay. It's me. You know, their fears were sort of calmed. And Peter said, Lord, if this is really you, then tell me to come out there where you are. And the Lord said, come. And Peter, he climbed out of the boat, took a step of faith, and found that faith worked. He stepped out of the boat into the water, and guess what? He defied the laws of physics, and he walked on the water, and he was doing fine. His faith was strong. And then all of a sudden he saw the wind and the waves. His concentration was broken. He lost his focus. And because he lost his focus, then he began to sink. And he cried out, Lord, save me. And of course the Lord was gracious. God saved him. But I want you to understand that if we have faith in God, Peter was trusting God, that God said, come, and he came out. He stepped out. There were 11 other men in the boat. Peter was the only one that stepped out. He was the only one that had enough courage. And guess what? If you have the faith, faith will help you to overcome any problem in your life. Jesus said to a man that was seeking help from him, he said, if you can believe, all things are possible. So Peter was walking, he was doing good, he was walking in faith through the storm. And when he lost his focus, when he lost his courage, watching circumstances. See, you can't watch circumstances. You have to keep your eyes on the Lord. You have to understand that God is my help, and he's going to see me through, and don't pay any attention to the circumstances that's around you. And God reached out, got Peter by the hand, stood him up again, and they both walked back to the boat. And as soon as they got into the boat, the storm ceased. Listen, whenever you invite God into your situation, the storm is over. You don't have to fight it any longer. Turn it over to him. He wants to help you. He will help you. Listen, I want you to know if you go with God, God will certainly go with you.